here are all the new weapons in the Power World update, and as you guys can see, there are some really cool ones. Alright guys, we have all the new weapons here. There is 5 new guns, and they are absolutely crazy. We have a ton of ammo for each of them, so we can go look at all of them, test all of them, see what the best one is. Now, you start unlocking these at level 51, which is a crazy level. This takes an insane amount of XP, and a lot of people aren't here yet. However, I have some really good farms. I was able to get up here, and the first one is the laser rifle. Now, before we get into these new weapons, we're actually going to test out the best weapon that was before that. I don't know why my guy was T-posing over here, and that is the regular assault rifle. Boo, this one's boring, guys. I'm not gonna lie, we've all used this one before, probably, if you play the game a lot, but the regular assault rifle is just honestly boring. This one doesn't even deserve to be tested out on like a boss or anything, but here is what it looks like versus normal pals. It's still pretty good. I mean, a good fire rate, a good amount of damage, but like I said, it's just kind of boring. Like, we're all kind of used to this one already. We've all seen a million videos with this. We're all kind of bored. One underrated use that it has is it actually is really good at mining. Like, I just shot a tree right there and a ton of wood comes out and you can shoot sulfur with it. So I guess it is a really good pickaxe, but I mean, that's just not what we're looking for. Even though this one is a classic and it was probably a 9 or 10 in the update before this, we're just going to give it, I think a 6 out of 10. Like, it's just kind of boring compared to the other ones. And in the game with Pokemon and like buildings and flying around and magic and stuff, they definitely can do a better job. So we're going to rate this one a 6 out of 10. It's a good beginner gun if you're, you know, only level 50 as opposed to level 55, but it's kind of boring compared to some of the ones we have in here. Next up, this might be my favorite one. We actually have the laser rifle with a bunch of ammo. Now, this one is really cool. In order to craft this one, you're going to need 50 pal ingots, 60 plus steel, which is the new item they just added that you build a lot of this new really cool stuff with, and 40 carbon fiber. So this one is super duper expensive to build, and I mean, you guys will be able to see why in just a second. It sounds really cool when you reload it. When you shoot it, it sounds really cool, and it does a ton of damage. And we have the ammo here, the energy cartridge, so it shoots out pure energy, and I'm pretty sure that's pretty expensive to craft too. Let's look. Yup, you need electric organs and palmetal ingots. So this one isn't too expensive like the laser rifle. It doesn't require any plasteel or anything, but I mean, it's still pretty expensive. So if you're like only just level 1, you probably won't be able to get this unless you break the bank with it, but let's see how good it is. Alright, we have a lonely suspected veteran pal tamer over here. I don't think I've ever actually seen one of these. Is this a new update? Either way, we are going to try the new weapons on her. I don't know what she has. Does she want to fight me? Oh, she wants to have pal attacks with me? Whatever. Let's eliminate her pal right here first. You guys can see the laser gun does so much damage. I didn't even know that they fight like this. I didn't even know this was in the game. But we're going to have to eliminate her with some laser rifles. You guys can spam it. The fire rate is pretty high. This is me shooting as fast as you can with it. You can't hold it down, unfortunately, but it still shoots pretty fast. It still sounds really cool when you shoot it, and of course it just does a ton of damage. I think it also like stuns them when you shoot it so they can't get attacks off. I don't know. We just destroyed that bird though. This one is really cool. Probably my favorite, honestly. Yeah, it does like stun them when you shoot them so they can't even attack back. I'm definitely going to rate this one a 9 out of 10. The only downside is you kind of have to click a lot and makes your finger tired. I wish they made it so you could like hold down mouse 1 and it would still like shoot at that same fire rate. But overall, still pretty cool. 9 out of 10. It looks really cool. It has a lot of durability. It says it has a 1250 attack, 1250, and it comes with a good amount of ammo. Like, every single ammo that you craft is 5 of the ammo, so you get 5 of them, and it isn't too expensive. Now, we haven't tried out its mining capabilities. I did it with the assault rifle. We might as well do it now just to see. I haven't actually tested this out on my own, and I probably would just use the assault rifle for this, but it doesn't really look like it's that good at mining, I'm not gonna lie. So we won't give it points for that. The assault rifle is definitely a lot faster. Oh yeah, the assault rifle is a lot better for sure. Okay, so we're going to give the laser space rifle a solid 9 out of 10, maybe an 8.5 since it's not that good for mining, but overall way cooler than the assault rifle. Next up in the level 51 category, we actually have the ultimate spear. Now, this isn't technically a weapon, guys, but when you throw it, it like encaptures the PAL automatically forever for a life of slavery. So I'd say it still counts as a weapon. It looks really cool in your hand. You can see at the bottom right, it's like a really cool rainbow kind of orb, and it costs a lot of things to produce. It costs 1 PAL steel each, which actually isn't even that bad. Never mind. I thought this was going to be more expensive, but this is actually super cheap for the price. Now, on the description, it says barely any PALs can escape from this one. So we're going to test that out to the max. We're actually just going to go to these sand desert temples, and we're just going to throw it at the first high level PAL we see without even damaging it at all, and I'm expecting it to capture it. However, I'm kind of like suspect now that it's so cheap. I didn't think it would be that cheap, but we're going to test it out. Hopefully it still works without us having to like damage him. Actually, they're only level 30. Let's find a higher level PAL. Let's find the challenge, because we don't want it to be too easy. We want to truly see if this PAL spear is worth like what it's kind of hyping up to be. Bro, the desert area kind of sucks. I thought the desert area was like cool and had a bunch of really high tier Pokemon, but this is just awful. Okay, here's a level 49 shiny. Let's see if we can catch this in only 1 ball. Hopefully we can if it stop moving around. It's only 9%. I don't know, guys. I don't think this is really the best. I don't think that's going to catch it, but oh, okay, it did catch it. All right, wow, that's better than I expected. I did not expect it to be able to catch a level 49 shiny with only 1 throw. Now, like I said, this isn't technically a weapon, so we might be rambling on a little bit, but I mean, it captures the PALs permanently. It traps them for the rest of their lives. They're going to be starving, because I'm definitely not bringing that PAL out of my box ever again. So that PAL pretty much just got his life ended. So I think we're going to count it as a weapon. Now, we have to try this a little bit harder on a way harder PAL, level 55 legendary PALs. We have to see if it can catch them without any damage, or maybe like cap damage. Now, I'm not expecting this to work at all, but I mean, it worked on the shiny guy, so yeah, nah, that's not going to work on something this high. Maybe let's try the laser gun on him if I still have it on me. I don't think I do. Well, I mean, whatever. Maybe second time's the charm. Yeah, nope. Okay, so overall, I'm not gonna lie, it didn't blow our expectations away, but it still did better than expected. So I'm going to rate the new PAL ball a solid 7 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it would be better. I thought it would be able to capture legendary PALs without even doing any damage to them or anything, but they are insanely cheap, and they're better than I expected them to be at that price. So overall, I think 7 out of 10 is a fair rating. You guys are going to have to critique me in the comments. Do you think that's a fair rating? I think because they're so cheap that they're still really good for like the amount of materials you use. But I mean, I was expecting like a master ball kind of situation where they couldn't escape at all. Now on to another weapon. We have level 52, which you unlock the big boy flamethrower. Now this one is super cool. The ammo isn't too expensive. Let's take a look at it. The flamethrower itself is 50 plus steel, 40 ingots, a ton of flame organs, and carbon fiber. So the plasteel is really the only issue here. You need to be able to mine oil to get that, but the rest of it isn't too expensive. You can usually just buy the rest of the ingredients somewhere, so it's not that big of a deal. But this one is really cool. Also, I'm not sure how strong it is. I haven't tested it on any strong opponents, but we're about to go see right now. Now this is the first one we're going to be hopping into a dungeon for, because we want to try this on a real boss with a ton of HP. We don't want to just try this on some random bum pal walking around. This deserves more. So we're going to hop in here. Even though it's a Verdash, I think we should be able to handle it. And this is a fire type weapon, so I feel like this is really going to hurt it. Let's see what the range is like. So yeah, I thought that would be a little far, maybe right here. Okay, yeah, right here the range is perfect, and it does a ton of damage, 50 damage each. It looks like you can headshot them or body shot them, and okay, it sets them on fire. I was expecting it to do a little bit more damage while they were set on fire, but it looks like you really have to like be holding it down for any real damage to be done. I mean, it's killing him pretty quickly, but I mean, I feel like the rifle would just kill him just as quickly. Let's see right here. Oh, okay, well, rifle only does 12. Oh, I mean, these weapons are a little disappointing right off the bat. That one was okay. Like, it looks really cool when you're using it, but I'm expecting like way bigger things out of these weapons. I wish they were super OP, and I mean, at least the next couple of them are, but for now we're kind of getting some disappointing ones. Like this one overall is pretty cool and it's good for like setting them on fire and everything, but it just doesn't do the amount of damage I'm expecting them to. However, let's take a peek at how much this costs. It's one flamethrower fuel for like, I think it makes like 3 of these. One crude oil, I mean, for 3 of the flamethrower fuel. So this is a super expensive weapon, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, I don't think it's worth its price. I mean, it's cool and everything. I like it. It definitely wins style points, but I just don't think it's worth that amount of oil to make when you could have some other options. Like, I feel like the laser gun and the other guns we are going to look at are just way better for this, and it's like, it's a really expensive weapon too, but I mean, it does pretty good at like non-boss pals. I guess if you're mowing down like a group of pals that this is good for. I feel like that kind of just raised my rating a little bit, just mowing down a group of innocent pals. So overall, I was going to give it a 5, but I think we're going to go towards like a 6 or a high 6 right now, because I don't think this is meant for like bringing it into a boss fight. I think this is if like you're trying to like systematically erase a whole bunch of pals at the same time, which I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. That's kind of crazy, but we're going to raise the price for that, because if you're like spraying down a group of pals, this is pretty good. But if you're using it on only one pal, it's not that great. So we're going to give it a solid 6.5 for the flamethrower. You guys have to let me know if you guys agree with that rating. I think a 6.5 is pretty fair. All right, guys, this time we have a little nighttime one. This is also a level 52 weapon. This is the, oh, never mind. I guess it's 53. We're starting with 53. We add the Frag Grenade Mark II. Now, this is pretty crazy. I have one in my inventory right here, or I have 5 of them actually, and this is 4,000 damage. It says it causes a great deal of damage, and it's an improvement on the frag grenade, which only has 750 damage. So we're going to try the regular grenade on this pal first. I'm sorry if it's kind of hard to see, but we needed to get some nighttime pals in here too. We're going to throw the regular grenade right now, and did I even hit him? I think it is hitting him. It just sucks. I can't tell. We're just going to spam him with some grenades and see if this does anything. Okay, that one hit him. That one hit him. 300 damage. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's not that great. Now let's try the frag grenade V2. Let's see if this does any damage. Maybe there's a bigger explosion or something. Oh, okay, yeah, that one took him out right away. Let's try this on a different pal. Maybe over here, maybe over there. Let's throw a few over there. Oh, that's a huge group of them. Oh my god, yo, that explosion is huge. It's not even about the damage, but the explosion is absolutely crazy. Oh my goodness, I just got like 30 flame organs right there. That is insane. I'm not gonna lie, I expected this one to be like the worst on the list, but this one is absolutely crazy. You can like airstrike people with this one. Let's go over here to these 2 innocent Wixens. Look at this. Like, they're just minding their own business over there. Let's throw a Mark II. Oh, I think I might have missed. Yeah, I definitely missed with that one. It's our last one. Let's not miss this one. We'll just throw it right in the middle, and they both left. Guys, why are you running my grenade? Well, I mean, at least you guys saw it. Let's try and kill this one with the regular frag grenade. I don't know why they started running. They had the little question mark above their head, like they saw me, and then they just started sprinting away. But overall, that one's really cool. Like, look how small these baby grenades are compared to the big Bubba Mark II. The Mark II is absolutely crazy. That blew away my expectations. Like, that was insane. So I'm gonna rate that one a 9 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect the Mark II grenade to have the highest rating so far, but that one is crazy. Now, this one's super cheap. Wow. So you make it with 3 gunpowder, 3 pal ingots, some fiber, but it takes 3 crude oil each. So I guess it's a little expensive if you don't have a ton of crude oil, but overall, that is really good. I think the 9 out of 10 rating on that is very fair. Now, next up, we have the grenade launcher, which, I mean, this has some expectations too. It costs 80 plus steel, 75 metal ingots, and a ton of carbon fiber, and then its ammo costs just 1 pal ingot each. So this one is this one has some expectations with it, because we just saw the Mark II, and that one was absolutely crazy. So we better get something like as good as that. I'm not gonna lie, this is a little unfair, because the like Mark II that we just witnessed, that absolutely raised expectations. So this grenade launcher better be like just as good. We're going to test it out on this guy over here. This, I believe this is the one that escaped death the first time. Let's shoot him with that. Oh, I mean, it's good damage, I guess, 1,300 damage, but I mean, guys, it's kind of boring, guys. Like, it's just a small explosion. It's just a regular grenade launcher that explodes on impact. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this one would be better. Like, okay, I guess it's cool versus a bunch of people. Like, I missed that one. Yeah. Oh, it destroys trees and stuff. Okay, so I mean, it's improving, but guys, do I have like too high expectations? Like, these are just boring, guys. Like, it's pretty cool. I feel like this is like the flamethrower. Like, this is better if there's like a group of pals that you want to eliminate. But I mean, I don't know. Like, my jet Ragon's doing better. Like, the jet Ragon's kind of a better weapon than this. Let's try it out on mining just because that might have an advance. But it only gives you 2 wood. Like, guys, I don't know about this one. I might just being a hater. Like, this one might be trash. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I think are these rocks mineable? No, they're not. Okay, let's find some mineable rocks real quick. Let's try this out on like a node ore. This is like the last thing that can save it. Maybe if it's like really good at mining, we'll give it a higher rating. But I mean, I'm just not too thrilled about this one, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Let's throw it at that. It seems like it did an okay amount. 32. Yeah, I mean, it's okay at mining. It gives you some ore pretty quickly, but for that price, 3 crude oil, like, I mean, I don't know. I truly don't know. I think we're going to just go with like a 5, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going with a 5. I feel like these ratings are kind of low. Like, we gave the laser rifle an 8.5. We gave the flamethrower kind of low. We gave the grenade launcher kind of low, and the frag grenade and the laser rifle are the only ones who have done good so far. But I'm not gonna lie, guys, if I was low in materials, I wouldn't unlock the flamethrower and I wouldn't unlock the grenade launcher. These two though, these two are cool, and the ultra sphere was pretty cool too. However, now it's time to get into the big bubbas, the big babies. These ones better not be disappointing, because these ones are absolutely crazy. Now, I've crafted a ton of ammo for this in preparation. Let's get rid of this grenade launcher. A little disappointing. We got the Gatling gun. This one is insane. Oh my goodness, look at it in our hands. This is the one the Black Marketeer uses, and I think in honor of that, we should go find ourselves a Black Marketeer to maybe test it on. Alright, we have arrived at the Black Marketeer's house. Let's try it out. Why is it so low in damage, bro? Oh, okay, it shoots pretty quick. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like he's doing more damage to me than I am to him. I don't. Okay, once you can start getting headshots, it's a little bit better, I guess. Hold on, let's reload. We brought a ton of ammo for a reason. Now we can just start spraying him down. The problem is, guys, it doesn't stun him or anything. So we're kind of just like shooting at him and he's just shooting at us. Bro, is this one a disappointment? I really don't want this one to be a disappointment, but it might. Let's just shoot at some pals to make me feel better. Yeah, it's better on pals. Hold on. We can't just skip over this one without a fair assessment. We got to go find some high level stuff to try this one on. We can't just give this one a low rating and move on like some of the other ones. This one needs to be thoroughly tested. Now, here's a cool little glitch I showed people on my channel a little bit ago, but if you take your hyper grappling gun, you jump, you shoot it, and then at the last second you stand up, you will be shot super duper far with your glider, super duper fast. So if you guys can see, we are approaching the oil rig. We're using a glitched little hanger right here to shoot us so quick, and we should be able to avoid the lasers just like this. Somebody commented on the short where I showed this, and they're like, actually this isn't a glitch. Hey, buddy, I don't think that they want you using your hang glider at the same speed of jet Ragon. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure a level 3 pal is not supposed to be as fast as jet Ragon, but I don't know. I'm not a game developer. Now let's try this Gatling gun on these guys. Oh, okay, so it's pretty good even versus level 55 Seneca gunners. Okay, this is solid. This is actually solid. This is kind of raising its rating right now. I thought it was going to be worse, but it seems to be doing good. Okay, you can like spray him down. It does take a lot of ammo, and you get 3 crude oil each for these guys. Okay, I like it. Let's just shoot this until we're good. We have a ton of ammo, so we can pretty much do this all day. Or are we just like going to complete the oil rig with this? I don't know, but let's shoot it until we get a good enough idea of how good it is. That guy's using a flamethrower. Sorry, little guy, if you couldn't tell, we already rated that one pretty low. So we are just going to exterminate these guys. One thing I don't like is that it kind of has bullet drop. You guys can't feel it because you're not the one shooting it, but you can't really shoot the gun as far, and you can't shoot it from like a long distance, and it kind of, the damage falls off when you shoot it and you're not right next to them. Like you guys can see when I'm right next to them, it does a whole lot of damage, but then when I'm shooting the guys that are far away, it kind of drops off and only does like 80 damage or whatever. You'll guys see in quite a minute, but I'm actually really impressed. We are spraying down these guys, and this is actually really good. I thought this would be way worse, but it seems like they're getting stunned a little bit. We're just spraying them all down. We are destroying these guys. We're getting a ton of gold, a ton of oil. Hopefully let's not die here. If we die, it's going to lower the points, but let's just keep spraying them down. They're throwing out level 55 pals and stuff, guys. Oh my goodness, I need a healing session. Hold on, I need a healing session. All right, we might actually just try and do the oil rig right now. I've never done it before, but I mean, we're getting pretty close right now. I think, I don't really know like how long it is, but this gun is pretty cool. It's definitely raised the rating for me. Versus the Black Marketeer, it wasn't that good, but once you get like groups of enemies like this that you can just spray down in all order, it goes really good. Now the thing is, it does have bullet drops, so you kind of have to aim like above their head. Like look at this, guys, my crosshair is all the way at the ceiling and it's just hitting their head. I'm not a big fan of how it has bullet drop at like such a low like range. Like we're right next to them and it still has bullet drop. I don't know if that's how like Gatling guns work in real life or something. I've never used a Gatling gun in real life, but it seems like we are absolutely destroying these guys with it. So this is definitely going to raise the rating. Right now we're at like a 7 or 8, maybe even a 9 if we can complete the oil rig. Let's see, let's just aim above their head now that we know where to aim, and we will definitely destroy these kids. Now I believe this is the building you like want to go in if it has a ton of loot. Like this is like the completed room or something, so we're going to try this out. But guys, look, this is what I mean. At like range, it's kind of hard to control, even though we kind of just sprayed that guy down. However, it's like I mean, I don't know, but overall so far so good. Can we like, how do we turn this off? Do we have to shoot this? Is there like a little thing? That guy is a super soldier. I did not know about that. But while we're here, I mean, we might as well try and complete the oil rig and see how good this this thing really is. I am getting sprayed down. I'm like stuck in the ground right now. Hello, game, can you not glitch while we're in the middle of a oil rig review, please? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a ton of fun using this gun. This might be really cool. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it versus the pals, but versus like a ton of people all in one area like this oil rig, this one is so cool. Let's get rid of this level 55 Dormontide. It's kind of hard to use in here since everything's so close quarters, but oh wow, we're destroying this guy. This one is a long review, guys. I'm sorry if you don't want to watch 15 minutes of the same gun gameplay, but this is crazy. Yo, we might have to upgrade this even more. I'm not gonna lie, I think this guy's glitched in space, which is I mean, that's only fair since I was glitched in space too. But for the oil rig, oh my goodness, we destroyed him. For the oil rig, this might have to be a 10 out of 10. First of all, how did that guy only drop 300 gold and he's like the biggest, baddest boss in the game? I'm not gonna lie, I think he probably should have dropped more. Let's open this chest. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of a little extra. I don't even know what's in here. I've never done the oil rig before, but let's open it and see what we get. I think there's like an array of things you can get in here. We got some ancient civilization core, some missile ammo, some lotus, and 60 crude oil. Oh my goodness, we also got a an achievement. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was like a little side mission right there. We used a ton of ammo, but we got some really cool stuff. And overall, I'm not gonna lie, just because of how good it is with the oil rig, for all intents purposes, like for some specific missions, this gun, I think it's a 10, guys. That one might be a 10, guys. I'm not gonna lie, just because we destroyed the oil rig, we sprayed them all down, we beat the oil rig for the first time with it. I'm not gonna lie, that I mean, I think it's a 10, bro. I don't want to rate it a 10. I was disappointed at first, but it's good at mining, it's good at doing the oil rig. Oh my, what can't this gun do? I think we're forced. I think we are forced to rate it a 10, and we got 20 missile ammo out of that mission. Oh my, and 69 crude oil. Yeah, guys, I mean, I hate to do it. I really do hate to do it, but I think it's a 10. Now, this next one better not disappoint. This is the guided missile launcher, the last thing you can get. It costs 100 pound metal ingot, 50 plus steel, 20 circuit boards, and every single one of its ammo costs crude oil and circuit boards. This one better be good. I have not used this one yet, but we're going to take this one to a big boss to try it out. This one better be good. Now, like I said, I haven't used this one a single time. I think it's hard to live up to the one we just saw, the Gatling gun, but I'm going to take this one in a free Alliance tower, only use this, and see if we can beat it. This is a pretty high level tower. Let's see if this is worth the hype, worth getting level 55 for. All right, we are in here. He has 69,000 health. Let's see, does it lock on or anything? 5,000 damage. God, guys, I don't know. I mean, it's okay for sure. I think it's like auto aim, so we don't need to aim at them. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so you can shoot it from anywhere. So I guess this is pretty good for like tower bosses, because you can just hide behind and like hit them with it, which I mean is cool and everything. But I mean, I was expecting a bigger explosion. Guys, am I just a hater? Like, I'm kind of feeling like a hater, but I mean, some of these weapons just aren't that cool. Like, this one's cool. You can, like, run around and shoot a rocket launcher, guided missile launcher. I feel like this is just better for, like, specific situations, like tower bosses and everything. I don't really see a need for this one too much. Like, the Gatling gun and the laser gun and everything are, like, really cool for the oil rig. But this is just way too expensive to be using for the oil rig. This is for, like Bella Noir or for a tower boss or something like this. Like, I could probably use this one in the new tower boss that I haven't beaten yet, but I mean, the ammo is just kind of expensive. Like, you won't be able to make a lot of it. Like, you'll just run around and shoot it at the sky like I'm doing. That one actually just missed, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, I don't want to give this one a disappointing rating, especially after that insane Gatling gun performance we just had, but I mean, I'm sorry guys, this one, I mean, you guys have to let me know if you agree with me. This one just isn't that good, guys. I'm going to give this one a 6 out of 10. It's good for tower bosses and like Bella Noir and everything. But overall, I mean, kind of disappointing. Let me know if you guys agree with my ratings. Let me know if you guys have unlocked any of these. And let me know if you guys like any of these. And just, you know, give me your opinions in the comments, guys. Or any tips if I used any of these wrong or anything. I'm not going to lie. Like, they're cool weapons and everything. Oh, wow. That one just hit him off a cliff. But look! It only did half damage, and he's level only 26. Like, bro, how am I supposed to like this gun? Like, come on, man. You gotta do more than half damage to a 26 level pallet at level 55. This one's a little disappointing, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. If I'm wrong, if I'm right, let me know. And make sure to sub up if you want Palworld videos, because we have a ton up on the channel right now, and we're going to be uploading even more soon.